got a bit of a random video today. I keep getting comments saying, how do I swatch out my alcohol markers? So these are for my pro markers, and these ones are for my Nuvo markers, and I also did them on the Desert Storm as well, although I haven't actually coloured on that yet. But anyway, so here we go. So I'm going to show you how I swatch them out. I think I'll only go through maybe one strip of card while I'm talking, and then I'll speed it up. So basically I just chopped up my white cardstock. This is just the stuff I use all the time for pretty much every single video. I use this card, and I just cut it into 5.5 centimetre strips, because you can get, I think I got 5 out of one piece. Yeah, 5 out of one piece, and I just cut up 3 pieces. Should be enough. And when I swatch them, I'm going to write the number system and the name, because I prefer the names. Like, pro markers have numbers on the end of them. It's not going to focus. They've got the numbers on the end of them, but I have no idea what they really relate to. And some of my older ones didn't have numbers, so then I made my own colour things for them. But I just tend to go by the colours. I prefer having a colour name than a number. But I know with Copic markers you do kind of need the numbers if you want to work within the colour families to get a really good blend, and to know the saturation and the grey level and the brightness and everything. So I'm going to have the numbers as well as the names. So I did this last night. So I got sets A, B and E, and then I got 12 extra pens as well, because I wanted the complete lot of warm greys and some deeper blues, these 4 blues, and some darker greens as well, in case I want to do like jungle leaves and things. And I put them all in colour order last night while I was watching the telly, and I made myself a chart. So I went on the Copic website, got their chart, then I took it into Paint and chopped out all the ones I wasn't getting, and then squished them all up to make myself a colour chart, and this made it so easy for putting them in order. So, and I started with red. I don't know why, but I like to start with red. I suppose it's because it's the first colour of the rainbow. Yeah, so I'm going to start swatching them now. I'm going to have to make some space on my desk. They're so cool in their box and everything. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to take me quite some time to do, hence why I'm only going to talk through however many fill up the first row on here, and then I will speed it up, because then I can just listen to some music while I'm doing it, which is nice. Okay, so the way I like to do it, obviously I've ordered them, and I've ordered them by number, because that's actually how they blend as well, because obviously 02, 08, you know, that's number order, and they blend together because they've got the same second or same first number. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out the first row out of here and keep them on my desk. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit this many on one strip. Maybe I'll be able to fit that many on one strip of card. So I'm going to do that, move this to the back so it's out of the way, and then what I do is I will colour a stripe of each colour, like on my pro marker ones, and then once I get to the end I then come back and write the number and the name on it, so they've had enough time to sort of settle into the paper before I write over the top of them. So first one, I'm just going to double check that I haven't taken them out in the wrong order. Okay, so actually I'm also going to piece of card, get that. I'm going to draw with the chisel end, but I want to check the brush end of each of them as well. Oh, that's making a big shadow having that there. Hang on. Okay, if I move that there, that's a bit more light. Ugh. Okay, that's better. So I'm going to draw with the chisel end to make my swatch, but then I want to, I want to scribble with the brush end as well, just to check that they're all fine. Oh, it's so lovely. I can see why people love Copic markers, they really are posh. This looks quite accurate actually, the lids on them. I wasn't sure how accurate they would be, but oh, I love these peachy colours. Oh yeah, and I like to colour all the way across from one side to the other, because you've probably noticed in a lot of my videos, if I'm colouring something or I want to match to a patterned paper or something, I quite like to be able to hold my colour chart right up against it to be able to tell. I find that's a really good way of doing it. Cannot wait to properly try colouring with these. Although, as I'm filming this, it's currently September and my birthday's not till November, so I'm not really allowed to have them yet. But I thought as we bought them, I'm going to swatch them all to check that they're all alright, and then Mum said I'm allowed to pick some out to use, and then I've got to keep the rest until November. So I think I'm going to pick out a rainbow of colours, and maybe a whole colour family as well, so I can practice the really deep blends. I'm not sure what colour though. I keep changing my mind because purple's my favourite, but these blue greens look gorgeous. Some of these peachy colours are lovely too, and the YR, oh I don't know, I still haven't decided yet. So when I'm doing this as well, I am going right up to the edge. I don't mind about not leaving a gap between the colours, because you kind of want to see how they're going to blend anyway. Like, those colours are right next to each other in number order, so you're going to want to blend them together to get a smooth blend anyway. So if they're right next to each other, like here, you want a peach colour, you know they're going to blend perfectly because they're already blending perfectly together. I mean, obviously I haven't gone over it to get it to actually blend, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I do find it funny the way it really jumps, like that's 21 to 24. Quite a massive jump, but anyway. You can do the tip to tip marker technique or the scribble on the glass mat and pick it up technique, so these are so comfortable to hold as well, like so comfortable. This is a gorgeous blend. That's 24, 27, 29. It's lovely. Okay, I'm going to wipe that up a little bit. Oh, it's stuck. Okay, I'll just move it over. Peach. That's a nice colour. See, I reckon that would blend nicely with that one as well, but I mean that's not the order they put them in, but I think I'm going to have fun mixing and matching. Oh, those two are gorgeous together. That's 37 and 39. Gorgeous. So I can fit more on. So maybe another. I might be able to fit this whole row on actually. That's all of the R's, I think, yeah. Oh crap, which colour was I on? I think I did just do that one. Yeah, yeah, because they're so close, it must be. That's a lovely colour. I love these nibs. So fine. Like, they've got such a point on the end. They're going to be so good for detail. Most of my pro markers I can't get that fine a tip because I've used them so much. That's a lovely colour. What's that? Rose pink. Yeah, that does look like my rose pink pro marker actually. So this is quite a good thing to know actually. I can probably get those two colours. That's a whole row out of a box. That's 18 markers. Does a strip of card, which is quite nice. Oh, that blend is gorgeous. That's 81, 83, 85, and I also have 89. Last one. Gorgeous. So you mean that's all the red family, but you go from like an orangey red to a peachy red to a proper red to a sort of wine red to a lovely pinky rosy colour. Okay, so now I've done that. That's my order. I'm actually going to clean this so I don't get mixed up the next colours. Okay, so I can tell this is going to take me a long time because it says I've been recording for 13 minutes and I've only done one strip and I haven't even written on them yet, so I'm going to be here for a while. Okay, so I'm just using a biro to write on them, and so we're going to go R quadruple 0 pink beryl, then R01 pinkish vanilla. That's a cool name. I love the pinkish vanilla. Coming a bit closer. Next one is R02 rose salmon. R08 vermilion. R20 blush. R21 sardonyx. Never heard of that before. That's going to be a hard one to remember because I'll never be able to spell that. R24 prawn. R27 cadmium red. R29 lipstick red. So now my lipstick red for my pro markers is different. See, that's pro marker lipstick red. That's more like the prawn or cadmium. So even the same names have different colours. Okay, R32 7, Carmine, R39, Garnet, R56, Currant, I like that. It's kind of a currant colour. R59, can you still see? Yeah. Cardinal. I'm guessing that's like the American Christmas bird, a cardinal. R81. Rose pink. See, that's got a lot lighter now since I coloured that. And the rose pink for Pro Markers. Kind of similar. R83. Rose Mist. R85. Rose Red. Now this is quite a dark colour and that's quite a dark colour, but I'm not too worried on this one. When I get to the greys, I think I might use a white gel pen to write on it so I can really see it. But I mean, when you're using them in person, you can see it, so dark red. Okay, fabulous. So one row done. So I'm going to do this for all the rest of the rows. This has taken me nearly 20 minutes and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like basically 12 more to do. Or have I got enough cut? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I got extra, that's good. Fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to speed the rest up now and I might speak again at the end. So I ended up not finishing them all yesterday evening. I think I got to maybe here and I stopped, and then when I came back it was too dark to film the rest, so I just carried on doing them all. So here are all my colour charts, and I've done 18 on each strip, which is one row of each box. Oh, look how cool they look. Love it. Cannot wait till I'll have all of them to use.